Hey guys, it's Jamal, so welcome back to the channel. I got a good one for you today for all of my entrepreneurs that are motivated to get to the holy grail of entrepreneurship, which is full-time entrepreneurship, where you become the boss of you. In my business, I tell like this: I'm not the boss of me, Jesus is the boss of me. Jesus my CEO, Jesus my manager, Jesus is the one that's telling me when to show up every single day, not a human. Praise God, right? And so getting to this point in your business journey is something that I would definitely tell you is worth celebrating. It took me a few years after starting my business, probably not a few years, probably about 5 years after starting my business to get to a point where I was ready to quit my job. Cue the video. I wanted to share with you guys this moment that I just ended my job, my 9 to 5, and now I am full-time entrepreneur. Today, my boss is me and Natasha. This is the moment, man, where you really get a chance to now go all in your business and not be torn. I remember whenever I was working a nonprofit from 9 to 1, then I would go from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, drive Uber. Then I would come home from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, have dinner with the family. And then 6 o'clock to 12, midnight, I'm working in my business. And I'm sure for many of you, that is your reality right now, or you would not be watching this video. You are grinding it out, hustling, getting it in, putting in the work, and I applaud you. But my friend, that this does not need to last forever. It's just a season. Can you put that in the chat? All right, can y'all put that in the chat real quick? If you're vibing with me, it's just a season. Let that marinate. It will not last forever. So now let's talk about it, right? Steve Harvey calls quitting your job as the jump. And I think that analogy fits perfect for this concept, because I would definitely say quitting your job, it's like jumping out of an airplane. It is. I've never done it before, but I've heard people talk about it. I'm telling you right now, more than likely, I will never do it, praise God. But I have done something equivalent to that, which is quitting my job. But what ends up happening for most entrepreneurs is, yes, what is the safety net? What's the thing giving you confidence to jump out of the plane? It's your parachute. The parachute is the thing that you are saying, I am relying on this huge piece of cloth to allow me the ability to float down to safety. The way that it works with entrepreneurship is most people who are working a 9 to 5, they use the parachute as a expression of safety for cash, income. And I want to tell you right now, that is the wrong sign to be looking at for your readiness to quit your job. Most people will say, well, how much money should you have in the bank? I don't want my income to be my parachute. Let me explain. They will say, well, you need to have 3 months of expenses, or 6 months of expenses, or 12 months of expenses. I am all for you having a savings account, and I'm all for you having a cushion. So when you get to the bottom of the jump, you have something to catch you at the bottom. But no, I don't want that to be the indicator or your full reliance as you get ready to jump out of the airplane. My one word that is the one sign that you are ready to quit your 9 to 5, my friend, comes down to one word. And that one word is cash flow. Can you say it with me to yourself? Cash flow. Cash flow, my friend, is the one sign that you are ready to quit your 9 to 5. Yes, I definitely encourage you, advise you, save as much money as you need to feel secure. But if you really want to ensure that you're able to go month to month to month to month, not only are you ready, but here's the big question: is your business ready? That's what you have to do. By having income, if you have 3 months of expenses, 6 months of expenses, 12 months of expenses saved up, you are ready to quit your job. But is your business ready for you to quit your job? Because where you need to be thinking cash flow is my business producing consistent revenue every month to where I have reliable cash flow to cover my expenses ongoing? Basically, the question goes like this: what activities can I rely on when I do X, it produces X? You don't want it to be that you just save up X amount of dollars, but your business does not have a clear machine where you have consistently been able to prove that you know how to make money consistently. When I quit my 9 to 5, before I did, I was making pretty good money every month in my business, but it wasn't consistent and it wasn't reliable. It wasn't until we launched the One University that took us from $3,000 a month doing webinars once a month. We had 2,000 people paying us $30 a month that gave me now cash flow. Now every month, those people, my members, my students, were paying me ongoing. That gave me the confidence to say, peace out 9 to 5, peace out Uber. I've now unlocked the activity in my business that produces consistent cash flow. Robert Kiyosaki teaches something that I believe you should go take some time to truly understand as an entrepreneur. It's called the cash flow quadrant. And there's 4 quadrants that you can be able to create income from. The first quadrant is as an employee. And this is where you have a job. This is where most of you are that are watching this video. You have your current cash flow is coming from a 9 to 5. The second cash flow quadrant is self-employment. This is where you own a job, right? As a self-employed person, whether you are a freelancer, you are a speaker, you have to show up and go do something in order to make money. The third area is a business. As a business owner, you own a system. This is what I'm talking about. You've created something that when you do this thing, it activates an activity that then produces income. You own a system. This is where you want to get to. You don't want to just quit your job to then hire yourself to be doing more work in your own business. You want to get to a place that you are at the business owner level, like you have a team of people who are doing the activity that produces the income. That's how I went from doing $20,000 a month to now doing more than $400,000 or $500,000 a month because I now own a system. Then the fourth quadrant is the investor quadrant. This is where you now, my friend, own investments. This is what I talked about in my previous video, how we scaled to over $300,000 a month in income, is we were able to move our cash into creating assets that produce income. This, my friend, is how you open up cash flow in your life. Cash flow, to conclude this video, simply means the amount of money you make minus the amount of money you spend equals cash flow. So I don't have an exact amount of money that you should have in your bank. That's not my advice to you. My advice to you is to go unlock the activities in your business that produce cash flow. And when you do that, my friend, you are ready to quit your 9 to 5 because you now have the ability to cover what your income is from your job in your business. I pray that this helps you. I pray that this encourages you. And I know as you continue down the journey of entrepreneurship, my friend, you are going to do this thing well. Don't quit too soon, but don't wait too late. My friend, I can't wait to see you in the next video. Peace.